Welcome back to Happy Place Cooking. Today I'm going to be making garlic bread spaghetti boats. This is going to be a pretty simple recipe. It should be pretty darn tasty. It won't take very long. Let's get started. I'm going to start over here. I'm going to get this pot boiling for spaghetti. I'm going to add a little bit of salt to that. And on this one over here, I'm going to put on a low to medium heat and add my ground burger. I'm going to brown this up completely. I'm going to boil my spaghetti just like I normally would if I was just making spaghetti. I'm going to go ahead and add a bit of oregano to my burger. I'm also going to sprinkle in a bit of garlic powder. Decided I'm also going to add a bit of onion powder to this too. Just want it to be nice and flavorful. My water is boiling, so I am going to put my spaghetti in. I'm going to use a whole box, and I am actually going to break my noodles in half. Just because that's the way we like to do it. Rather than having big, long noodles to eat, we prefer them to be half. Next, I want to get my bread prepared because they are going to be the boats. And I am just going to cut out the very middle of each loaf. It's almost more like a kayak, I guess. So I will have to use my hands and dig deep here and pull these middles out. Just like that. I'm going to take about 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter, and I'm going to melt that in the microwave with about a half a teaspoon of minced garlic. Next step is to drain this spaghetti. Put this on, I'll drain it. Oops. And then I'll be right back. I'll take my burger and add that to my spaghetti. Now, if you have a really greasy burger, you're going to want to drain that grease off before you add it. Mine really wasn't that greasy. I think it's fine, so I'm not too concerned about it. I'm going to go ahead and add my sauce. Now, my sauce was a chunky sauce. Jessie does not like chunky, so I did use my immersion blender and blended this up so that it's nice and smooth. I am going to use about 3/4 of this. I'm going to save a little because I want it for a topping on the boats. Gently and hopefully unmessily mix this all together. Next, I'm going to take my garlic butter and I'm going to brush the sides of my boats. Crowley's crying. He wants food. He always wants food, and he just ate. And I'm going to brush the insides of my boats as well. I'm going to take this really heavy pan, and I am just going to fill my boats with my spaghetti. Pour the sauce as gently as possible without hopefully spilling it. And I did get every bit of that spaghetti in these 2 boats. Believe it or not, it is squished in there. Now I have some 4 cheese that I'm going to spread on the top of both. We like a lot of cheese, so we want these to be extra, extra cheesy. Some mozzarella. I have my oven preheated to 375, and I am going to put these in for probably 15, maybe 20 minutes, and then I will probably put them in the broiler for 2 minutes, maybe on low in the broiler, just to get a little bit of a crisp on the cheese. Let's hope this doesn't all just go like this while it's in the oven. I'll see you back here when these are done. There they are. They look delicious. I forgot to video that I put a little parsley on top just for some color, make it look a little bit better. And then those are our guts. Had put it in the broiler, only put it in there for maybe a minute and a half, if that. It goes so quick in the broiler, so we kind of got a little crunchy over here, maybe a little crunchy over here, but it browned that cheese nicely. I think these are going to be delicious. Thanks so much for watching. Happy eating!